Hello and welcome to this final video in the series where we're populating opportunities and products within the opportunities. Okay, let us first understand the objects where we'll be uploading a few opportunities, and then we will be extracting the opportunity record IDs and uploading products. This is exactly similar to what we've done for the accounts and contacts. It is just understanding how to identify the objects and their object names and the field names to upload our CSV data. Right, so in order to understand the opportunities and opportunity products, let's go ahead and load up any of the existing opportunities and identify the object names within the URLs and the field names as part of one of the extensions or browser plugin that we're using. That's the Salesforce inspector. It will help us to understand the API names of all the fields within an object that we're dealing with. Right, so as you can see in this opportunity, we don't have any products associated to it. If you want to associate any existing product to the opportunity, let's go ahead and click on the products. And before we associate any of the existing products, Salesforce will ask us to provide an association or a mapping of a price book from where the products can be pulled in to this opportunity. So even if I hit add products or choose price book, I'll have to first associate a price book from where I'll be pulling in the opportunities. The point of showing this screen is to make sure that we understand what are the fields that we need to populate in our CSV template. So while we are loading opportunities, while it's not mandate, but it is a better practice to associate the price books that has to go in with the opportunities, and then we can be uploading the products for each of these opportunities. Alright, so now that we have a decent understanding of what we need to upload, let us go ahead and populate our CSV file. The first thing in this is to identify the account record ID. That's the first column. We will then have the name of the opportunity, the current stage that the opportunity is in, and some other additional attributes like the amount of the opportunity, the probability that we can make business, that is between 0 to 100%, the expected revenue. Let's say in this case our margins are like 40%, so I'm just putting some random numbers and getting a profit margin, expected revenue, and then the final column here is the association to a price book. The ID, the record ID that we're using, is the custom price book that we have uploaded as part of our previous exercise. So before I upload this entire CSV file, let's work with the sample data. So let me just filter out one of the account records and let's see within Salesforce what this record ID is pointing to an account record. So let me just copy this record ID and let me jump into the Salesforce, open any of the records. As you can see in the URL, this is the account object and the record ID of the objects. So if I can just copy paste the record ID of an account here, we will be able to see which account will be updated with the new opportunities that we are loading. So that's the BMW record ID. Let me copy these sample records into the new CSV file, and I forgot to mention that before we upload this records, we also need to populate the close date. That's one of the mandatory fields for the opportunity record. So let me add that column and provide some tentative dates to this, and we are good with the CSV template. So let me save this, and then let's do a similar exercise. Go ahead, load the data loader, go ahead, create a new task, import. This time around we will be inserting some opportunity records. So let me just select the opportunity object and upload the sample opportunities CSV file that we've created. It does the mapping. Unless you are not sure or have any issues, the default mapping should work. Let me go ahead, click hit save and run, and let me refresh this. So what we're looking to have here is that the account record will be having 3 opportunities. There we go. So we have the 3 opportunities tagged to the BMW account record. So let me go ahead and replicate this process and upload all of the bulk opportunities. Alright, so as you can see that our upload has been successful, and you can pick up any record, any account record, and look for the opportunity. So every account should at least have 2 opportunities. That's how we have structured our CSV file, so that now all of the account records that we have uploaded do have some opportunities. The next step in this process is to extract the record IDs of all the opportunities. So what we're trying to do in the next step is uploading the products to the newly created opportunities. So what we need is a record ID before we upload any of the product records. So let's go ahead and export all the opportunities that we have created. We'll use the data loader again. We'll use the data loader.io export operation and export all our opportunities, right? So we have all these opportunities. What we need from this CSV file is just the opportunity ID. Okay, so in order to understand the object that we will be uploading, let me go ahead and load up any of the opportunities and go to products. As you can see that this opportunity doesn't have any products, right? So let me go ahead and add a sample product to identify the object and also the fields that are required to populate this record. Alright, so let me go ahead and add one of the products, and as you can see, when I load the opportunity product, the object that we're trying to upload is called opportunity line item. So this is the target object that we want to upload a few records, right? In order to identify what are the data that we need to populate for this particular object, we'll have to go ahead and open up the record and see, okay, we want an opportunity, we want a product reference. So these are 2 reference fields. So we want a link to an opportunity, we want a link to a product, and then provide some attributes to this opportunity line item. So we have a list price, we have a sales price, and quantity. So in order to get the API names for all these fields, we can use one Chrome extension called the Salesforce Inspector that would just give us the API names of all these fields. That's a quick way of looking into these. Let me just fast forward this video and just get the list of all the fields that we want to populate and their corresponding API names. Okay, let me just massage this CSV file and give it a meaningful name. We have the opportunity, we have the price book, and we have the product. So let me go ahead and perform the import operation, and then we'll be selecting opportunity line item as the object and select the CSV file that we just created. So this should ideally upload opportunity products to each of the opportunity records that we have created, like okay, so let me go ahead and hit the operation. So when I refresh this tab, I should at least have 1 product. So let me refresh it again. I think we have ran into some issues, so let's go ahead and see what's the issue here. We have all records have errored out, and there should be a common problem here. So let me see what's the error. Okay, so it's saying that the price book entry is inactive. So we have added products to our price book, but we have not activated that product. So let me jump into Salesforce and see how we can quickly fix it. We just need to mark the product in the price book as active. So let's go ahead, load the price book. As you can see that all the products are inactive, and that's the reason like I cannot use this product from this price book into one of our existing opportunities. So I did just a bulk export and change the flag and uploaded them back. So all the products in our price book are now active. Let me reattempt importing the same file again. I will just fast forward the video and just refresh this. Now we have successfully uploaded our products to each of these opportunities that we've created. So I can open any of the opportunities, just refresh the products, I should be able to see at least one product in each of these opportunities. So I refresh and I can see that I have a product here. So what we've done here is just identifying the objects within Salesforce and identifying the bare minimum attributes that are required, creating a CSV file and uploading the records which are now related to each other. So this concludes our video of populating some sample data in our Fresh Sandbox org. I hope you have enjoyed watching a series of populating your brand new Salesforce org with some of the sample data. Thank you, and if you're not done so, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel as we continue to upload some new learning videos on Salesforce.